He's going to do is just declare victory, right? He's going to declare victory. But that doesn't mean he's the winner. He's just going to say he's the winner. That's our strategy. He's going to declare himself a winner. If Trump is losing by 10 or 11 o'clock at night, it's going to be even crazier. No, because he's going to sit right there and say they stole it.
It's a rigged election. It's the only way we're going to lose. It's the only way we can lose, in my opinion, is massive fraud. The only way we're going to lose this election is if the election is rigged. Remember that. It's the only way we're going to lose this election. The only way they're going to win is that way, and we can't let that happen.
Recent polling shows that 39% of Americans believe the election that just occurred, quote, was rigged.
We will stop the steal, because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong. Let's have trial by combat.
This week, I feel guilty for helping him win. Katrina Pearson responded, "You did what you felt right at the time, and therefore it was right." Mr. Pascal added, "Yeah, but a woman is dead. And yeah, if I was Trump and I knew my rhetoric killed someone." When Ms. Pearson replied, "It wasn't the rhetoric," Mr. Pascal said, "Katrina, yes, it was."
You want to have an accurate election, and you're a Republican.
We believe that we do have an accurate election.
No, I know you don't. No, you don't. You don't have. You don't have. Not even close. Nothing wrong with saying that, that you've recalculated.
Well, Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong.
All I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes.
What he's going to do is just declare victory, right? He's going to declare victory. But that doesn't mean he's the winner. He's just going to say he's the winner. That's our strategy. He's going to declare himself a winner. If Trump is losing by 10 or 11 o'clock at night, it's going to be even crazier. No, because he's going to sit right there and say they stole it.
I moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it. Whoa. I did try and her. She was married. I moved on her like a but I couldn't get there. I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the I can do anything.
Every woman lied when they came forward to hurt my campaign. The events never happened.
Can you imagine how controversial I'd be? You think about Clinton with the women. How about me with the women? Can you imagine?
Celebrity chef dinner here in New York.
And what a kiss.
You kissed me on the lips.
Start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. This was so good. And it was so open and nice. She is a fabulous woman. And
so open and nice.
And her husband is a handsome devil, I'll tell you. He's a good guy. But I think he had his back turned at the time. I did try her. She was married. But, so we had a good time. I moved on her like a but I couldn't get there. All of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony tits. Although she does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. Yeah, that's her, with a girl.
Put a little hug for the Donnelly. Just got up the bus.
Okay, absolutely. Melania said this was okay. And I go to church a lot. I like to do the right thing where I don't have to actually ask for forgiveness. I did try and fuck her. She was married.
What's my first favorite book? The Bible.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab them by the pussy. Do anything.
Makes sense. If he's doing it behind his wife's back, why would he not do it behind my back?
According to Stormy, what followed was the least impressive sex she's ever had.
If I was going to lie about having sex with someone famous, Brad Pitt, here we go. And I would pick somebody way less embarrassing than Donald Trump. Are you kidding? Now no man is ever going to want to date me. I'd have at least picked somebody cool.
I always get even. In the 1980s, I recruited a woman from her job in government where she was making peanuts. She had nothing when she met me. I thought she was smart and that under my mentoring, she could be very good. She was a nobody in her government job and going nowhere. I decided to make her into somebody. I gave her a great job at the Trump Organization, and over time, she became powerful in real estate. She bought a beautiful home. When I was going through tough times in the early 1990s, I needed her help. I asked her to make a phone call to an extremely close friend of hers who held a powerful position at a big bank and who would have done what she asked. She said, "Donald, I can't do that." I had taken her out of a dead-end government job. I encouraged her. I mentored her. I made her. And then she told me she couldn't do it. I got rid of her, and then she started a business on her own. Later, I found out her business failed. I was really happy when I found that out. She had turned on me. After I had done so much to help her, I had asked for one favor in return, and she turned me down flat. She ended up losing her home. Her husband, who was only in it for the money, walked out on her, and I was glad. Over the years, many people have called asking for a recommendation for her. I only give her bad recommendations.
I always heard that. I always heard that when we went into Iraq, we went in for the oil. I said, that sounds smart. See, when they announced the war with Iraq, a few very smart people said, oh, that war is really smart because we're going to take over the oil. The second largest oil reserves in the world are in Iraq. $15 trillion worth of oil. 15 trillion.
So you would keep troops in Iraq after this year?
I would take the oil.
I don't understand how you would take the. Does that mean keeping troops there or staying involved in Iraq?
You heard me. I would take the oil. We will make a fortune. We will make money. They have $15 trillion worth of oil in Iraq. 15 trillion. We will make a lot of money. We will not lose that oil.
So you would basically nationalize Iraq in order to sell its oil and take the profit.
When you have 15 people, and the 15 within a couple of days is going to be down to close to zero, that's a pretty good job we've done.
How concerned are you?
Well, we pretty much shut it down coming in from China. For today, I am officially declaring a national emergency. I don't know them. I don't know them.
Oh, absolutely. And Donald, I've argued on your show and elsewhere for several years now that Deutsche Bank, in making these loans, had to have someone in the background who was guaranteeing the loans. It would be surprising if they're actually co-signers. That would be absolutely astonishing, and I would think mandate his removal from office.